If you want to massively explode the growth of your lead generation, this is what you need to do with your website. What's the most important thing that a business needs to start capturing more business online? You need a high converting website or landing page. It doesn't matter where your traffic comes from. I mean, it does to a degree, but what I'm trying to say is your qualified people who are coming over to your website, okay, it doesn't matter where they're coming from, because if they go to your website and it is not properly set up to grab the contact information, whether it's their email address, phone number, or both, then you don't have a lead. You simply have just a wasted visitor. That's it, because 98% of visitors will never come back to your site. So in order to make it optimized for conversions, there's certain things that you need to do on your website, all right? And there's 5 questions that every website visitor asks before they even contact you. Number 1, will this solve my problem? It's usually a want or a need. Even if you have a want, some people might be a problem because they can't find what they're looking for, exactly what they're looking for, okay? So number 1, will this solve my problem? Number 2, do I have to decide now, right? Number 3, am I getting the best? This is when a lot of your visitors will hit the back button and they will go continue to search for somebody they believe could get you or could get them a better service. Am I going to regret this? Right? That's why testimonials are so good. And am I paying a good price? Okay, that's what 5 questions every visitor asks. Okay, before they even decide to contact a local business. All right. So what do we have here? Websites are like brochures, and that's what I always call them. They're nothing but big brochures. This one over here is not. Okay. This one is optimized for conversions for a local business. But my point is, most local businesses, and I would say definitely 9 out of 10, they are not structuring their website correctly. All it is a big brochure about who they are, why they got into this business, how passionate they are, all this other stuff that doesn't matter. Because remember, the only thing that matters is what can you do for your visitor, period. What can you do for them, right? And again, they're not designed to do anything except sit there and be read, okay? We just don't want visitors to read. We want them to take action. And again, that's getting the contact information, or it's buying something, or it could just generate a click to go off to another page, okay? And millions of things can happen at that point, from retargeting to who knows, okay? So here are the 4 actions we want people to take once they come into our website. Number 1 is to click, right? Like I already told you. Number 2, subscribe or opt in. Get that contact information. Number 3, they'll pick up the phone and call you. Or number 4, they're going to make an order, okay? So those are the only 4 things that someone is going to do if they're not into research. And this is specifically for local businesses, people who are trying to generate leads and sales, okay? So what's the number 1 tool a marketer has to get conversions? Well, I tell you what, it's not social media. I can tell you that much right now. What's the number 2 tool a marketer uses to get conversions? Number 3, how do you tell your story, with a beginning, a middle, and an end on a 10 page plus website? And number 4, how do you split test a 10 page plus website? All right. The 2 most important things you need to do to get better web pages to convert right now isn't possible if you have a brochure website, okay? So what you need is a sales funnel, okay? And a funnel is designed to move the visitor into the sales process. It tells the story with a beginning, middle, and end that helps the visitor make a decision to choose you, okay? So the people are coming. That's like a click, and they are over into your page, and visitors are looking for products and services. And there's your story, why are you different? Here are your products and services, your reputation, and your value. So instead of building a multiple page website brochure, build a single page funnel, right? That's designed to convert visitors, all right? So here's the difference. All of these sites that you see on the right, all those different web pages, all can be condensed into one, all right? And 1 page and 1 page only. Okay, your story is clear when it's in a funnel. There's nothing else that they can do. Literally, the only thing they can do when they're on a funnel is take the action you want them to take. In this one here on the left, on this vet, it's simple. It's either call them or book an appointment, because that's what they're trying to do. And that's it. As you can see, there's nothing else there. All right, on a website, everything is confusing. It's all over the place. On a funnel, It's very user-friendly, scrolling navigations. They're not going from page to page. They're literally just going from one section of the page to the next. All right. And of course, all the clicking for a website. This one, as I already explained earlier, you're basically only getting them, you're driving them, pushing them to do one thing. Okay. And this one is no clear action steps. Again, it's just a bunch of stuff just thrown all over the page, bunch of buttons, a lot of links, different services, blog articles, all this other kind of stuff. And it does nothing but confuse the person who's there. Split testing, and basically what a split test is that you're going to take the same version of the web page, you're going to alter it slightly, and then you're going to send half the traffic to page A and half the traffic to page B. And then what you do is you sit back and you watch the conversions, which one of those versions are actually giving you more leads. Okay, you can't do that with a website. There's no ability to do that. You can have 6 to 10 calls to action, all for the same exact one, meaning pushing them towards the action you want them to take. And again, on a traditional website, I guarantee you, it might just say call and that's it, or contact us. That's it. Once or twice throughout the website. Okay. This one's mobile friendly. Remember, 60% plus of traffic is all coming from mobile, and they're literally two different search engines. Google has a mobile search engine, and they also have a desktop search engine. And this one usually isn't mobile friendly. They are, but because how they have so much stuff all over the place, once it goes into responsive design, once the design goes responsive, according to the screen sizes being displayed on, things get moved around in an order that you truly don't want. And it just confuses your visitor. And remember this, a confused buyer does not buy. All right. You can track your conversions on a funnel, and you can actually give away something, okay, on a funnel. It's very hard to track on a website, and you can do offers, you can do tracking, but it's not the same as you have an actual funnel. Okay. Now, usually there's a 21 story block formula. It doesn't have to be this long, but it all depends on who you are and what you're offering. Okay. And this is a formula, is the starting point of building your story. Okay. And it gives a foundation to start split testing to increase your website conversions. Okay. So I'm not going to go over all 21 here. As soon as I'm done with this, what you can actually do is just take a screenshot. Okay, I'm just going to briefly touch over here, but if you want to right now, pause it, take a screenshot. But basically, this is what you want. The title, navigation, the cover is that big picture, usually called a hero. Then the guarantee, what they offer, call to action. Testimonial, which is a mini story. Remember this, facts tell, stories sell. Okay? Because they're relatable. Stats aren't relatable. Stories are. All right. And that's the reason why testimonials are so good. Then you have your offer block. So just in the top 7, that's exactly all we truly really need is, basically, who are you? What can you, what can you, what do you call it? What do you provide? How does it benefit me? And how can I get started? Those are the 3 questions really you need to, they ask as soon as, subconsciously as soon as they land. Okay. So go ahead and just take a screenshot of this. All right. Now, this is what a website funnel site should look like. Again, you see, it's tells you exactly the benefit. Explode your sales with fully managed digital marketing. You see, get the results you need. Right there's the call to action. As soon as you land on this site, you know exactly, okay, this is a marketing agency. They're going to help me explode my sales. And how are they going to do that? With fully managed digital marketing. Okay. And what does that do? It drives more traffic to my business, and it convinces my people to buy with a targeted mobile-friendly digital marketing strategy. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then get the results you need. Bam. That's how I can get started. I click on that button. Okay. That's right there as soon as they land on. 99% of websites don't even have this. They might have a little, headline and call to action, but they have too much stuff going on in the very top, which can cause not confusion, but distraction. Okay, so you want to differentiate yourself with a brand, a 21 story or less, depends on what you're doing, right? A funnel that converts because it tells the story about your products and your services. All right. So the visitor goes to your site. Once they go to your site, they opt in. They get whatever it is. All right. And then after that, you're going to send them to an email campaign. Always get that email address. The reason why, and I'm going to briefly touch on this, and it's kind of taking us off topic here, is because email traffic is traffic you own. You have 3 types of traffic. Traffic you don't control, traffic you control, and traffic you own. Traffic you don't control is traffic that is just coming to your site. However, business card, flyer, word of mouth. Maybe they saw something on social media and they clicked on it. Okay, you don't control that. It's just coming to your site. Then you have controlled traffic. You can control traffic coming to your site through search engine optimization, being where your visitors are looking, right? Your people are looking, searching. Paid ads, right? You can have paid ads. You are now controlling that traffic. And then once they give you that email address, guess what? That's traffic you own. At any time, you can send an email, bring them back to your site, give them an offer. Let's say you're a local restaurant and it's kind of slow for that day. Why don't you just send out an email? Once you've collected all of these email addresses, why don't you send out an email when it's slow on that day and just tell them, hey, just want to let you know, thank you for being a loyal customer of ours, and to show us our thanks and our gratitude towards you. Today we're having buy one, get one free of everything off in the restaurant, but it's only until today. We close at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever you close. We close at 10 o'clock. You want to claim this now. All you got to do is just come in and we're going to offer you the 50% is for everybody who walks in the door. Boom. You've just now created revenue at the push of a button. Okay? So that's what you want to end up doing. This is what you have to do, is to get a funnel. I know you've heard a lot about it, but do it. Okay? If you're not getting the conversions that you're getting now, then something isn't working. Okay? Change your website.